Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff. And now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last season's national champions, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10, not good field position to start the drive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Now it's second down here. Sticking with the running game. That one moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. See if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, hold him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Now we're going to draw play. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield, selling the pass to open that play up? But man, offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit. Wasn't able to complete this pass.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And that catch is hauled in. Touchdown, Alabama, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Green. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off the 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Makes a quick grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Longhorns churn out another first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Texas.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the ball.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Gets the ball off Hasley's head, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
They look to throw it here on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big third down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. He started at 28. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Breaking free at the 35. Huge play. Moves the ball down inside the 10-yard line. It's first and goal. Longhorns looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they will score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
They'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away, and they get points out of this possession. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid a tough third and long situation. Grab behind the line. It's Adams.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. One to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Crucial third down play right here. They try to sneak it for the first. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
Caught in the flat by the running back.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The completion makes it 2nd and short. They keep him off balance for the run. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Grabbed by the receiver. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Longhorns will look to convert here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, Texas. Great connection there for 6 points. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Texas 17, Alabama. Texas 7.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. Here's the 2nd down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Adams. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback.
He's in the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he can.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Caught near the goal line. And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Second down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. This is a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
UHC is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team was out there to boot it away.
14.
Bringing it out. It's Green. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. It's a nice game. We'll move the football up to the 27.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Now, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. And that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
Important second down play coming up. They'll run it from the gun. And the Silk were able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He cannot hold on to the ball. That's going to bring up fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
The Longhorns will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining in the first half clock. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. He'll throw it now. Gets made on the out route. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
And a flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty is on. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So with only a few seconds left before halftime, out comes the field goal unit, trying to tie this game up before the break. Makes it look easy. And that will tie his score as halftime approaches.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going.
Texas.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field, trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Longhorns. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. A new set of downs after that completion. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Penalty makes it first and long. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. So they retain possession. It's no turnover, but a big loss on the play.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Some ground to make up. Second and long to the 15. He'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught in the backfield. It's Adams. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. They bring the punter onto the field now. We're going to kick it away for the second time. Choosing to return the punt. Well, he's got a creaser. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. A direct snap. The back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Looking to pass here on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver grabs it. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Longhorns look to keep this drive moving. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so second and 5. Here's the handoff. Mussini able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So let's see what the play caller likes here on third and short in the plus 27. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Nowhere to run. Look corralling for no gain.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Moves it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground. And it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. A screen to the wide receiver. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. They'll avoid the big hit at the slide.
This could be a turning point in this football game. Defense does a good job. It's 3rd down. They got to get after this quarterback, and instead, he pulls it down and picks up big yards for a 1st down. Kind of feel the momentum flipping here.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
2nd down play coming up. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. With the catch, it's Adams. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. 1st down at 48. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He keeps it on the design run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Good throw to the flat. It's a screen. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Looking to throw again. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, but the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead, but instead they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Grinding away on the ground. Got the first down and still motoring. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. A pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? That's a design quarterback keeper. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they're spotted inches short of a first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it's blocked. The kick was low. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a late deep shot. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Look out, he's in the clear. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return to get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Great move there. They stop him, but it's a first down, and that should be ball game.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Longhorns trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Now looking to throw the football. Looking to the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a two-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
Extra point up and good. A two-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Hit as he released it. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. And he's just going to go down as the time runs out in this ballgame. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk